Alrighty, welcome to Trans Talk with Kai, where I interview other trans people about their experiences and their pros and cons, trials and tribulation to their transition. I hope this will be a good learning experience, and even if you don't learn, I hope you just enjoy. So come catch a vibe, and yeah, let's get it.
Let's do it.
Welcome to Trans Talk with Kai. I have a very special guest today. And then I guess allow you to do your intro
Yeah.
because Mr.
All right.
Big Man and stuff.
Fair enough. So my name's Devon. I am 23, and I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder just because I've never competed, but I'd be lifting, and I'm also a personal trainer. Specifically, I'd say for like the community, that seems to be who I connect with the most. So that's what I would say. And then, yeah, also have a YouTube channel, obviously that you know of, Kai. And yeah, that's my somewhat boring synopsis there. So that was my intro.
I understand. You're a personal trainer, for the community. So we love that. We love that. Definitely. What kind of helped me follow you is because I want to not be such a little one no more. So that's kind of how I ended up following you on YouTube and then Instagram and stuff like that. It's kind of watching you build muscle and things.
Hmm. I think
That
we
was
all
cool.
sort of look for someone to like sort of resonate with in that area. I know that I was always looking for someone to like follow, and I don't know, someone that I related to, and then I was like, my homie AJ. I remember when I first was coming up, my homie AJ Holbrook was like a big inspiration of mine. Then my homie Laith, but besides that, didn't seem to be too many people. So I'm happy to provide something. I'd be trying.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Okay, so first question. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, so how and when did you know you were transgender and what are your pronouns?
My pronouns are he, him. I'm female to male. Sounds weird to say, but yeah. And then I knew I was trans, I'd say around the age of like 18. I mean, for a good like 2 years prior to even coming out, people always thought I was a dude. They just thought I was a guy just because I guess that's the energy that I gave out. So I was 18, and then from there, I didn't really start coming out to many people besides like my girlfriend until I was like maybe like 19, 20. I'm not super sociable anyway, so it's not like I had a bunch of people to come out to. But yeah, so 18 and then he and him. Hopefully, I think you got that. But yeah, those are two
Yeah.
questions, right? In pronouns, the age that I came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. And okay, so how do you feel like if you feel like your personality was affected, do you feel like your personality is different pre-transition versus now?
definitely. Before I transitioned, I was always like sucking all the air out of the room. Like I had to be the center of attention. Like everybody look at me, I'm so funny. Like I was pretty much a fucking clown, to
Oh
be
my
honest.
God.
Probably because I was like trying to deflect from the fact that I was uncomfortable with myself. So I was just always like trying to be the funniest person ever to make everybody like laugh at me before they could laugh at me, if that makes sense. And now I'm pretty much like fucking just vibing. Like I'm pretty chill. I don't know. I feel like I've had a pretty big personality shift. Like I've always enjoyed the same things and been the same person, but since coming out, I've been much more calm, if that makes sense.
I can do that. I feel that. I feel that. Okay. So what do you like? What's the biggest changes you've noticed since starting T?
Literally the same thing, just like being I mean, people always get mad at me for this, or I feel like they feel unsatisfied by this answer, but it's not really a physical thing. Obviously, fucking everything has changed physically, but it's more so mentally, just like feeling like
Yeah.
more self, not second guessing myself, like just being a whole actualized person, like a whole fucking adult. Whereas before, I started T. I was like, everybody's little broing me. Like everybody thinks I'm a fucking child. And now I'm just like, I don't even think about that kind of stuff. I just do what I got to do, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay. All right.
There we go.
The last question, so Zoom can stop trying to kick us off. Overall, are you happy now that you've made the decision to live your true self?
Um, I mean, I think that happiness comes like it's not a steady state, if that makes sense. But I don't think that's connected to my gender.
Yeah.
I think I have to deal with. Like
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't be here if I didn't transition. So I guess comparative to that, like yeah, I would say I'm happy with my transition. It's just more so like shit that you can't control, sort of thing that you're just working on, like feeling better about. I guess if that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, I'm happy with my transition. Just life. You feel me? Life be coming at you. You gotta maneuver. You gotta shake and move through it.
Yeah, life got some hands on it, boy. I swear that bitch can fight.
That's a way to put it for sure.
Right here, for whatever reason, the call dropped again. So we just gonna end the video here. Until the next time, thank you for stopping in to Trans Talk with Kai.